Hey, everybody. Andy Fries, founder and CEO of Pronto Tax School here. As a smaller tax team, or maybe if you're working by yourself, I know when we were, learning from each other, being able to go over, ask somebody in the desk next to you, be able to call our other office locations and ask my dad or ask my uncle questions, get instant access to experts. At the same time, not everybody knows everything in the tax business, right? There's so much to know. So we always felt like, and I always felt like, I would have loved to have direct access to somebody, for example, that was an expert in LLC taxes, in partnership taxes, in international taxes, in trusts and estates, right? So these issues that maybe you don't see every day. Hey, I would love to just walk across the office and ask somebody who knows. Maybe they've already done hundreds or thousands of those types of tax returns, right? I just get an instant answer. And so when it comes to the Pronto Tax School and the memberships that we built up, that's basically what we want to give you as part of your membership, is we want to give you access to a team of experts. And the experts that we brought in, the mentors, they're all quite well-rounded. So they all know about a lot of different aspects of the tax and accounting industry. But also each mentor, the way that we set it up has a particular, kind of, hey, if I needed to know about ABC, I know this person is a true expert in that. So for 2023, I just want to briefly introduce our mentors, and also want to just kind of, make a point that it's not only the mentors in the groups or in the Pronto network that make a difference, it's all of the members, right? So when you're in a group, you can get comments from other members that are experts, and everybody's really trying to help each other as a team. So that's the dynamic that we have. The leaders and mentors that we have within the group are Glenn Weiland. So Glenn is who I go to when I look at growing my tax business. Okay, so like hiring, recruiting tax preparers, being able to scale up and grow a tax business. He's worked with all the main big companies that in the tax industry, and he's also our chief support officer. Myself, I've got 22 years experience. You guys know I do a lot of training, a lot of webinars, that kind of thing. So I'm one of the main support resources in the groups and in the network as well. Jesus Rivera. Jesus is an expert in anything ITIN taxes. He's fully bilingual. He's got 30 years tax experience, really good knowledge on 1040s, also on business tax work. ANDREA MacDonald is kind of our go-to for anything related to accounting. So QuickBooks, issues with balance sheets messed up, journal entries, all that kind of exciting bookkeeping and accounting stuff. ANDREA is an amazing resource for that. This year we brought in Roger YULE as a mentor. Roger's a CPA with 37 years of experience, tax experience, and 35 years experience in international tax. So if you have international tax questions and issues, and those are kind of some of the trickier ones that you have, tag Roger in the group. He's an amazing resource for that kind of thing. DAREN GRESS, an enrolled agent, 23 years in the tax industry, 20 years as a tax business owner. Daren's also a multi-generational tax pro, where his dad was in the business. His uncle and several of his cousins are also in the business, super knowledgeable on growing your tax business, also on trusts and estates, fiduciary, business taxes, very wide skill set. Daren's just a great resource. SHAY, CPA, 19 years experience. Adam is really growing and growing his CPA firm, 20 employees, and continuously expanding and growing. Very innovative, knows a lot about technology as well. Great resource in that area. So anything business development and hiring, vetting, really growing a successful CPA firm or tax business, Adam's an amazing resource. And then also new this year, Marianne Briceño. Marianne is actually an attorney as well as a tax professional with 24 years of experience. And she has an interesting practice in the sense that she specializes in trusts, estates, and probates. And she does both the legal and the tax work for those type of situations. So just like with international tax, right? The trusts or estates, 1041 work is one of the main areas where, you know, when I was by myself in my office, right? I would have loved to have access to that specialized type of knowledge.